Hi there, and welcome to Graceful Aging Senior. This is the place where we dive into natural ways to stay healthy, energized, and well rested, especially after 50. If you're looking to sleep better, feel better, and age gracefully without relying on medication, you're in the right place. Now let's jump into today's topic: chocolate, aged cheese, and orange juice. Hi there, and welcome back to Graceful Aging Senior, where we help you stay healthy naturally after 50. If you've been struggling with poor sleep or waking up tired, your dinner plate might be the hidden reason. Today, we'll talk about 12 common foods that could be messing with your sleep, and more importantly, what to eat instead. Let's get started. Food puns: dark chocolate. Most people think dark chocolate is healthy, and in many ways it is. It's full of antioxidants and good for your heart. But when it comes to sleep, dark chocolate can actually work against you. Here's why. A typical bar of 70–85% dark chocolate contains up to 80 milligrams of caffeine. That's almost as much as a shot of espresso. And after 50, our liver metabolizes caffeine more slowly, which means it lingers in your system longer, keeping you awake when you should be winding down. Dark chocolate also contains theobromine, a stimulant that can raise your heart rate and make your sleep feel restless. In fact, a study from Utrecht University Medical Center in the Netherlands found that theobromine may disrupt deep sleep, especially in older adults. What to do instead? If you need a little something sweet at night, try a few slices of ripe banana or a small handful of unsalted almonds. And for those who struggle with sleep, even after making diet changes, many doctors suggest using a natural melatonin supplement, something low dose around 1 to 3 milligrams, especially if it's plant-based like tart cherry or red grape extract. Food 2. Aged cheese and processed meats. Aged cheeses like cheddar or Parmesan, and meats like bacon, salami, or deli ham. These are all high in something called tyramine. Tyramine triggers the release of norepinephrine, a brain stimulant that can make your mind more alert, not sleepy. According to a study from Newcastle University in the UK, people over 55 who consumed high tyramine foods at night took longer to fall asleep and woke up more frequently. On top of that, these foods are loaded with sodium, which raises nighttime blood pressure and increases the chances of waking up during the night. What to do instead? For protein at dinner, go with something easier to digest, like steamed fish, boiled eggs, or tofu. These options help your body make serotonin, which eventually turns into melatonin. And if you tend to eat late, you might also benefit from a plant-based digestive enzyme supplement. It can ease the burden on your stomach and help you rest better. Food 3. Orange juice and store-bought fruit juices. Oranges are healthy, sure, but drinking orange juice at night? Not so much. Orange juice is acidic and high in fructose, both of which can trigger acid reflux, especially when lying down. And if you're over 50, your esophageal muscles may already be weaker, making reflux more likely. A 2019 study from Stanford University found that nighttime orange juice consumption nearly doubled the risk of acid reflux and caused more frequent sleep disturbances. Also, many store-bought juices contain added sugars and preservatives, which spike insulin levels and throw off your body's natural sleep rhythm. What to do instead? If you're thirsty after dinner, go with warm water, chamomile tea, or 100% tart cherry juice, something with no added sugar. Tart cherry has been proven to naturally boost melatonin, and if fresh juice isn't available, powdered cherry drink mix or tart cherry extract capsules are great alternatives, especially for older adults who need sleep support while traveling or on the go. Food number 4. Fried foods and greasy dinners. Foods like fried chicken, French fries and spring rolls might taste good, but they can really mess with your sleep, especially as you get older. The problem? These foods are packed with saturated fats and trans fats, which take longer to digest. And when your digestive system is still hard at work at bedtime, your brain has a harder time fully winding down. Plus, greasy meals trigger mild inflammation in the body, which interferes with the production of melatonin and serotonin, both critical for good sleep. A 2016 study published in Clinical Nutrition from Australia found that people who ate fried foods in the evening took significantly longer to fall asleep and were almost 40% more likely to wake up during the night. What to do instead? Skip the deep fryer and go for steamed or baked meals. Something like grilled salmon or steamed broccoli with sesame seeds gives your body what it needs without overloading your stomach. And if you've had a heavy meal, a gentle digestive enzyme supplement can support digestion and ease nighttime bloating. Food number 5, alcohol, wine, beer, and spirits. A lot of people think that a glass of wine helps them fall asleep, and yes, it might make you feel sleepy at first. But here's the problem. Alcohol ruins the quality of your sleep. It suppresses your nervous system early on, but a few hours later, it actually increases cortisol, the stress hormone. That means you're more likely to wake up in the middle of the night and have trouble falling back asleep. It also blocks the natural production of melatonin, making it harder to stay in rhythm with your body's sleep cycle. In 2018, researchers from the University of Melbourne found that even just 1 or 2 drinks in the evening cut REM sleep, your deep, restorative sleep, by up to 24%. What to do instead? If you want to relax at night, go for chamomile tea, lemon balm, or even warm water with a little raw honey. Some people also benefit from sleep support blends that include herbs like valerian root, passion flower, or magnesium glycinate, ingredients known to calm the nervous system naturally. Food number 6, mint and peppermint products. Chewing a mint after dinner might feel refreshing, but it could be quietly sabotaging your sleep. Peppermint relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter, the muscle that keeps stomach acid from rising into your throat. This makes acid reflux much more likely when you lie down, especially for people over 50 whose digestive muscles may be weaker. As a result, you may feel heartburn, chest discomfort, and wake up during the night. According to Mayo Clinic data, adults who consume mint-based products in the evening are 38% more likely to experience nighttime reflux symptoms. What to do instead? Instead of mints, try chewing on a small piece of ginger or rinsing your mouth with warm salt water to meals. And if you often experience reflux or digestive upset at night, a natural acid relief supplement with ingredients like slippery elm or deglycyrrhizated licorice, DGL, can be a safe, non-medicated option to calm your stomach. Food number 7, raw tomatoes and spicy tomato sauces. Tomatoes are packed with vitamins and antioxidants, but when eaten at the wrong time, especially raw or as a spicy sauce, they can do more harm than good for your sleep. Tomatoes contain natural acids like malic and citric acid, which stimulate stomach acid production. That might be fine during the day, but at night it can lead to acid reflux, especially when you lie down. Tomatoes also contain tyramine, the same compound found in aged cheese. Tyramine increases norepinephrine, a brain stimulant that keeps you alert, not sleepy. A 2020 study from Kyushu University in Japan found that older adults who consumed tomatoes or spicy tomato sauces at dinner were nearly 30% more likely to report poor sleep quality. What to do instead? If you enjoy salads at night, choose softer greens like lettuce or avocado, which are gentle on digestion. If you're craving a sauce, Go with a mild veggie puree or a homemade soup instead of tomato-based options. And if you deal with acid reflux regularly, consider taking a natural reflux support supplement that includes ingredients like marshmallow root or DGL licorice. These can coat and calm your stomach lining without side effects. Food number 8, cakes, cookies, and sweet treats. A little dessert at night might feel comforting, but sugary foods can throw off your entire sleep cycle, especially after 50. When you eat refined sugar, your blood glucose spikes, prompting a strong insulin response. This rapid shift in blood sugar can cause your energy to crash and your sleep hormones to get out of sync. Worse, many sweets also contain trans fats, which trigger low-grade inflammation and disrupt serotonin production in the brain. In Quyen, a study from Columbia University showed that people over 50 who consumed high amounts of added sugars were 41% more likely to experience insomnia and fragmented sleep. What to do instead? If you crave something sweet, try a few slices of mango or a ripe banana. These fruits are naturally rich in tryptophan, which helps your brain produce serotonin and later melatonin. And for those with frequent sugar cravings at night, a blood sugar balancing supplement with ingredients like cinnamon extract, chromium, or berberine may help keep things steady and reduce nighttime hunger. Food number 9, celery, cucumber, and watermelon. These foods sound healthy, and they are. But here's the catch. They're also natural diuretics. That means they make you pee more. And after 50, many people already deal with weaker bladder control or nighttime urgency. Eating these high-water, high-potassium foods in the evening can increase your chances of waking up multiple times to use the bathroom. A 2019 report from the U.S. National Institutes of Health found that consuming diuretic foods after 7 p.m. raised the risk of nighttime urination by 57% in older adults. What to do instead? You don't have to stop eating these entirely. Just shift them to lunchtime or early afternoon. In the evening, cut back on fluids and focus on magnesium-rich foods like spinach or pumpkin seeds to help your muscles and nerves relax. If nocturia, frequent night urination, is a regular issue, look into natural bladder support supplements that include pumpkin seed extract or saw palmetto. They're often used to improve nighttime control. Food number 10, red meat, beef and lamb. Red meat is rich in iron and protein, but if you eat it too late in the day, it can work against your sleep. Why? Because red meat is high in tyrosine, an amino acid that increases brain activity by boosting dopamine and norepinephrine. It also takes longer to digest, which raises your core body temperature and keeps your digestive system working when it should be winding down. This combination can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. A 2020 study from the University of Adelaide in Australia followed over 1,800 older adults and found that those who ate red meat at night 3 or more times per week were 39% more likely to have trouble sleeping. What to do instead? Enjoy red meat at lunch when your digestion is stronger. For dinner, go with lighter proteins like steamed fish, tofu, or hard-boiled eggs. And if you tend to feel heavy or restless after dinner, a plant-based calming supplement with magnesium L-theanine or ashwagandha can help ease your body into rest. Food number 11, spicy foods, chili, hot sauce, black pepper. Love a little heat? You're not alone. But spicy foods can raise more than just flavor. They can also raise your core temperature in stress response. Capsaicin, the compound that makes chili spicy, stimulates your sympathetic nervous system. That means a faster heartbeat, increased alertness, and reduced melatonin production. It also relaxes the esophageal valve, which can lead to acid reflux when you lie down. A 2015 study published in the Journal of Sleep Research showed that spicy meals eaten within 3 hours of bedtime reduced deep sleep by 28% and led to more nighttime awakenings. What to do instead? Use mild herbs and spices like turmeric, basil, or ginger, which can support digestion without overstimulating your body. If you experience frequent sleep disruptions after spicy meals, you might benefit from a cooling herbal tea blend with chamomile, licorice, or fennel, known to soothe digestion and support sleep. Food number 12, coffee, even decaf. We all know coffee keeps us awake, but here's what many people don't realize. Decaf still contains caffeine. A standard cup of decaf can have anywhere from 2 to 15 milligrams of caffeine, which might not seem like much, but after 50, even that small amount can interfere with melatonin and sleep timing. Coffee also acts as a mild diuretic and digestive stimulant, which can trigger late-night bathroom trips and restless sleep. A 2022 study from the University of Florida found that drinking any form of coffee after 3 p.m. reduced total sleep time by an average of 45 minutes in adults over 50. What to do instead? Replace your afternoon cup with something gentler, like rooibos, lemon balm, or a caffeine-free sleep tea. You can also try a low-dose melatonin gummy or a magnesium drink powder, designed to promote relaxation before bed. Many are safe, non-habit forming, and travel-friendly. Final thoughts. After 50, your body becomes more sensitive to what you eat and when you eat it, especially when it comes to sleep. By avoiding the wrong foods at night and adding in smarter choices during the day, you can dramatically improve how well and how deeply you sleep. And with the right natural support, you may not need to rely on medication at all. Remember, small changes in your evening routine can lead to big changes in your overall health, mood, and energy. Closing line. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Graceful Aging Senior for more natural health tips every week. Wishing you peaceful nights and brighter mornings ahead.